Okay, open terminal. Okay, I will install NetCat sudo update repository sudo apt update user and password Ubuntu and okay, and install apt install NetCat. Okay, very good. Manual. Okay, man nc NetCat. Okay, NetCat is the packet, but nc the command. Okay, enter. And nc arbitrary TCP and UDP connections and listens. The options IPv4, IPv6. Okay, and also the option B, verbose output. Okay, and detail what is happening, and Z only scan for listening demons. Okay, without sending any data to them. Very good. And now Q to quit, and nc use the command netcat nc and the IP address of my default gateway, for example. Okay, I will use the option Z. Okay, make the scan without sending any data. Okay, to this IP address, my default gateway, and use the port 23. Enter. No results. And use the option B for verbose and see the details. Okay, and enter. Now you can see netcat. Okay, Z for scan without sending any data. Okay, B for verbose, show all details, and the IP address for name and the port. In this case, 23. Telnet port, and you can see Telnet uses TCP port 23 in this host. Success. This port is active and it's possible to connect. How you can connect? Only NC and the IP address and port. Okay, now you can connect. Okay, and it's trying to access. Use the user and password to access the device using port 23. Okay, and Control C. And you can verify another port with option Z and option B. Option Z, option B, and another port 69, for example. Failed. Connection refused. This port on TCP is not active. Okay, port 80 is active. Okay, success. You can use a range from 5 to 80. Option Z, option B, and range of ports from 5 to 80. And now you can see refused 23 active TCP telnet 80 TCP HTTP is web and is active. Another host, for example 170, option C, option B, range from 5 to 80 or from 5 to 100. Now you can see refused 22 SSH active, 23 telnet active, 80 active, okay, and another ports refused. And now remove the options Z and B and NC, the IP address of the host, and an active port, for example 22 SSH. Okay, and this is the result. Control C, try to use 23 username. For example, you know the user admin and the password. Okay, and now you are connected to the device. Okay, and was a Cisco router, and you can access using telnet. And now you are on the router. Okay, this IP address is a Cisco router, and when you try to use 22 ports, it's a SSH configuration version 1.99 of Cisco. And port 23, username and password, you are on the router. Show IP route. Okay, this is a command for the router, and now exit, enter. Now I will install NetDiscover, sudo apt install NetDiscover. Very good. Okay, man to be the manual NetDiscover. Okay, NetDiscover is an active passive ARP reconnaissance tool. The options are for a range, scan a given range instead of auto scan, valid range values, area, for example, the subnet with prefix, and ranges a 1624. Okay, Q to quit NetDiscover, use the command option R, and in my case the network address is 192.168.1.0 prefix 24, my network, my subnet, and you will scan all the range of IP addresses on this subnet. Okay, all devices. Okay, and you must be root. Okay, root, use sudo, enter. Okay, finish it. Zero captured ARP from zero hosts. Okay, you need, okay, capture ARP packets, and now, and after a while, the scan 446 captured ARP, okay, from 7 hosts. This is the IP address of my default gateway, okay, and another hosts on my network. Okay, this is the vendor Cisco. This is the default gateway is a router. The number 3 TP-Link adapter can be an access point or a TP-Link device. Number 10, the computer, the adapter, and 57 Samsung electronics, and this can be a smartphone, 170 Cisco systems, a router Cisco or switch Cisco, 201 gigabyte technology can be a PC, and 18 unknown vendor. And this is the scan. Q to quit, and manual. You can see the another option. Option P, enable passive mode. In passive mode, NetDiscover does not send anything, but does only a sniff. Okay, only wait for the packets. It's a process that may take more time